today I'm going to teach you on how to create a new Java class. So if you are going to create a new Java class, you need a project to put it in. So in creating a project, you go to File, then New, then Java Project. Then you're going to create or write the project name. So let's say we'll call our new project as Basic Java Program. Programs. And then we'll click Finish. Then you may not create your module. So this is now our created Java project. When we double click it, we can see SRC. The SRC, this is where we can create our Java class or classes. So right click, New, and then choose class. Then specify the name of the class. So example, since the first class that we are going to create outputs the message Hello World, so we'll just write the class name as Hello World. Then we will check public static void main, since this class has a main method, so that we can generate an output. Click Finish. So here in the SRC or the source, this is where you can find all of the classes that you have created. So as you can see, we have here Hello World.java. So all of your related classes about basic Java program, you can write them here in the basic Java programs project. So as discussed, we have here a class named Hello World. So Java class has braces, open brace and curly brace. So this denotes the beginning of the class and then the ending of the class. So they come in pair. So this is the main method that we created. So it also has braces, open brace and the close brace. So this is where we put the body of our class. So what a class can do, you can put it here in the main method. So since in our pattern or the program that we will be creating here is patterned from the lessons in our previous session, which is first is to create an algorithm and flowchart that displays Hello World. Then the second is to let our program or create an algorithm that adds A and B variables, A having 5 as its assigned value and B having 8 as its assigned value. We let sum hold the values of A and B and then display sum. So this is the corresponding flowchart, the graphical representation of our algorithm. So we use the start and end symbol. And then here we assign values to our variables and then do the process adding A and B and then display the value of sum. So in task number 3, the difference is we let the user input the values of A and B and then here then initialize sum and then calculate sum by adding A and B. So we provide here a formula. And then the last step is display sum and then that's the end. So these are the 3 tasks that we will be creating. So this will correspond 3 Java classes also. So we'll now go back to Eclipse. So the first task is it will simply display the message Hello World. So in Java, we have to use the output statement system.out that print line. Actually, if it doesn't load right away, you can just write it, then message hello world. So you have to enclose it with double quotations because it is a string. So as simple as that, we're now going to run our program. So we expect that our output will be displayed in this area. Okay. So in Java, you need to write semicolon as our statement terminator. No, you must not forget that one. So otherwise, it will display an error. So debugging is part of programming actually. No? So here we have the output hello world. Okay. So I hope you learn on how to create a new Java class with this activity. So the second one is, so we are going to add the values of variables A and B. So we will create a new Java class. New and then class. We will call the class the sum. And still check the main method. Then click the button finish. So this is now our newly created class. So the previous class is just here. Just click the tab. Okay. So we are going to check our algorithm. It says initialize A, B, and sum. So when we initialize, make sure that we have declared our variables. So what we know, we have variables A, B, and sum. Since they are whole numbers, we will use integer as the data type. A, B, and then sum, then a semicolon. So this is how you're going to declare variables. When you initialize, you can have A equal to 5, B equal to 8, and then sum equal to 0. So you can do initialization that way. Or you may um, put it here, A equal to 5, that's just fine. B equal to 8, and sum equal to 0. Okay, you can do initialization that way also. So we're done with that step in our algorithm. So next is to get the sum by adding the variables A and B. Sum is equal to A plus B. And then of course our statement terminator, which is a semicolon. So from the algorithm and flowchart, step number 3 is to display the value of sum. So this one, we will use system.out that print line, and then just plus sum. Okay, so as we know, plus, this is a string concatenator. So let us now run our program to check if it is correct logically, tactically. Yan. So it says 13. 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. Or you may have 10 and like 9. Let us try again. It's 19. You can also say, you can put a message here. The sum is plus sum. Okay, so the string the sum is plus the value of the variable sum. Okay. So next task is to let the user input values for A and B. So we'll just create a new class, file, new, and then class. Then this is just version 2, no? Then public static void name, so that you will no longer type it. So if you will let the user input values, you need to import java.util.scanner. We need to use the scanner class. Then instantiate like scanner sc equal to new scanner system.in semicolon. Then an output statement, it's just the same. We will make use of system.out print line to tell the user to input value of A. And then below it is our variable A. So we need to declare variable A equal to sc dot. So the data type of A is integer, so we have to make use of this one, next int, then a semicolon. So this is for input for variable A. So next is we will create another message that lets the user to input value of B. So int B equal to sc dot next int. Sorry. Then as what we know, we need to create the formula for sums. Int sum is equal to A plus B. Then output the value of sum. So the sum is plus sum and a semicolon. So now check if we are logically and syntactically correct. So we are now asked to input the value for variable A. 5. Input the value for variable B. Example 10. So the sum is 15. Okay? So we can now say that our algorithm and our flowchart are correct because when we program it, it gives us the correct output. Okay? So I hope you can create your own Java program. Thank you very much for watching.